Hello, hi everyone, it's me, it's Eric. Uh, um, I don't know. I just started live streaming because I was playing this game and I put it on unlimited mode and it said if I get to 100, I'll probably do a live stream. And therefore I'm doing a live stream. Uh, and recently figured out that my grandmother, um, yeah, she's the CIA agent, sort of. Bruh, there's no one there now. Jeez, no, no, no one's there now. But she left. Yeah, she left. Oh god, she's probably yeah, she's not there. Crap, dude. 1 second. Disgusting. Hmm. One second. Mm, yeah, no one's there. I'll probably switch to a different account. See, let's try switching. Oh wait, I can't anymore. Just like that blooper. And then, leave. I don't know what to do with my life. I'm severely sad and I don't know what to do. MGMT. I like their stuff. I like their stuff. So anyway, let's try. Don't know what I'm doing with my life.
Every tool for every guy that wants to look his best every day. King C. Gillette is a new
Yes, Gillette. We
products curated
we
by the
know.
most trusted Navy grooming since 1901. King C. Gillette, your beard is our trade. These are your tools.
This is a very long dude. It's like from 2000. I was one at the time. Jesus. Like, bruh. I was a year old at the time, bruh. I'm not gonna. Or no, I was two. Wait, what? I'm confused. Now I'm contemplating the universe. Oh. So yeah. I am contemplating the universe because I want it. This is an old song. I was like one at the time. I'm still confused. Yeah. I'll just listen to the music. Whoops. So, anyways. Anyway. Oh, God. Um. So anyway, I'm listening to this song, and he's talking listening to the song, and the lead singer is pretty much talking about like basically talking about when he was younger. And like, who wouldn't talk about that? I would probably talk about that most of the time. Why? Because I'm a child, dude. Come on, man. But like, I remember when I was really young. I was really. I would. I can probably still remember up to when I was. Yo, shut up. Please be quiet. Thank you. I usually. I can probably remember up to when I was around around 3 or 4, and like, it's really. I don't know. I was a lot cringier back then. Stop being cringy when I was. Yeah, I stopped being cringy when. Shut up. Thank you. Shut up. Please, be quiet, please. I'm trying to do something. So anyway, like, I used to be really cringy back then, dude. Like, up to when I was 10 when I started this channel. Like 12 now, dude. It's pretty sad. No, I saw. I don't know. If it wasn't for my older brother setting a Gmail account for me and constantly berating my mom for me to be on YouTube and doing a YouTube channel, probably wouldn't be here. I'm still relatively new. I don't know. I only have like 9 subscribers, and I gathered them over a year. I mean, every big YouTuber started out that way. Except for Michael Reeves. After doing one video, he gathered more than 45,000 subscribers. So that was, I don't know, PewDiePie started off that way. And there's always one video to like put someone in a 1,000 subscriber mark. You know, I was like, geez, I'm looking back to when I first started watching YouTube when I was like 4, and I remember watching like Smosh and stuff. I remember watching the Power Ranger skit. It's where Anthony and Ian, you know, they dress up both as the Red Ranger, and they're trying to get candy, but they fail miserably. And like, there's this postal delivery dude. He goes, "I could be the Pink Ranger," and then Anthony and Ian tells him off, and so he leaves. And then this random guy robs them, and they try punching him, and they fail miserably. But then the Pink Ranger, who was the postal delivery dude, he shows up as the Pink Ranger, and uh, darkly enough, he shoots the guy, and it was hilarious to me back then. And like when I was first like watching it, I was hearing "Go Go Power Rangers," and then a "Shut up," and then I just basically fell in love with YouTube at that moment. Or like, I don't know. I usually looked at the kids stuff, like there's yo dude. It wasn't technically kids, but it was like there's this. It's like this stop motion series, and it's about like a Spider-Man toy, and like like there's basically he basically fights other variations of Spider-Man toys. He fights Venom. He even fights this like green Spider-Man, and it's basically Mortal Kombat without the blood. Basically, Mortal Kombat the movie, except Spider-Man doesn't talk, or no one talks in that situation. They're just throwing down, which is awesome. And I want to find that web series again, and just reminisce about 2012 because I miss those days, dude. Like really. You know, or like listening to, oh no. Then I basically stopped watching YouTube, and then like when I was 9, I got to rewatch YouTube. I was like, thank God. I realized YouTube's a lot more dumb now because there's these two obnoxious brothers who was at the time Jake and Logan Paul. It's like these guys are terrible. Like Jesus Christ, bruh. Like seriously, these you have they. Jeez. I was like, okay, cool. Nah, I was like, okay, I don't care anymore. Then I remember, all right. Uh, also, when I was really young, I remember like watching all of this stuff, like Power Rangers. Like I remember watching reruns of the old Power Rangers, the like first and second season, you know, and like cool. I always wanted to be. Everyone wants to be the Red Ranger for some reason. Yeah, and then and then I and my love for Spider-Man started with two mediums from Spider-Man. Um, Spectacular Spider-Man from like 2008 to 2009, and then the Sam Raimi trilogy. And I was like, that's freaking amazing, dude. Then I'm taking it to 2015, and I remember listening to all these great songs on radio. And then when when I was 11, or no, like last year, I remember listening to like new music, and I was thinking, dude, this is really trash. Like, serious? There's there's no 21 Pilots. Like, seriously. Like, 21 Pilots is a good band. And I'll probably listen to their new album, Trench, like after the stream, like to see if it's like a good album. And I was like watching Anthony Fantano's review. He said, "Oh, it's okay. It's fine." Like, it's like, okay, cool. I'll probably take a listen to it. And then I got reintroduced. I was watching a lot of videos like when I got back to listening to YouTube, and like, um, dude, I don't know. Uh, Lost my train of thought in a second. Uh, Jeez, where did I leave left off, dude? I don't know. I really don't know. What did you? Let's see. Is this the real life? And, oh yeah. When I was reintroduced to when I was like watching YouTube, when I got back to watching YouTube, you know, I was watching these like other YouTubers. I remember getting back to like watching YouTube. I remember looking up Smosh again. I was like, yo, dude, this is pretty trash. Where's Ian and Anthony? I was like, oh, Christ, dude, that's terrible. Like, crap. Come on, dude. Like, seriously. But Anthony is doing pretty good with his own YouTube channel, so I'm pretty much okay with it. So, yeah. So, yeah. Mm, honestly, Arizona is is a good state. It's just it's extremely hot, except for like in the winter and like part of spring. I'm all like, okay, I'm fine with it. But when I wake up every morning in the winter and it's pretty freaking cold, I go, come on, bro. Like, are you serious? Uh, I'm sorry, did oh sorry, my that was my last two brain cells arguing. Sorry. Sorry, Matt. My bad. Sorry. Where were we? Oh right. Okay. There's my last two brain cells are arguing again. Don't worry, it's fine. uh, I don't really know what to do. I usually like listen to music, and then I usually talk about music. Like some of it's like comic book related. Most of it's like I don't know. I usually talk about like productive things like music, sometimes comic books, pop culture in general. And then I'm thinking of like the woke era of 2017 when songs like This Is America came out. I'm like, wow, it's pretty freaking deep, dude. And like Childish Gambino was like saying something, and like it garnered a bunch of reaction. Fine Bros Entertainment to the lowest pile of reaction channels like Junks or Blue Swimish HDD, and like yeah, that's how crazy it was, dude. And then like listening to like older albums like American Idiot, it also criticizes America and its hypocrisy and the aspects of like of consumerism, like it's pretty deep, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, all right. Sorry. Um, a brain cell left the building. So yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna stop with the whole last two brain cells thing because that's a very old, outdated joke. I don't know what to do. Like, my nails are pretty freaking short, and I decided to like grow them back, and like this is the result. If this thing can can focus, like I'm growing them back. I decided to because uh, I couldn't scratch anything. So, say if my arm was itching and I couldn't like scratch it, and I couldn't do that. Hey, be quiet, Lassie. Shut up. Okay, I'm sorry. It's the neighbor's dog. It, it keeps on barking, and like I'm listening to David Bowie's Space Odyssey. And um like music analysis YouTuber think oh Polyphonic. He brings up I no that wasn't I think it was Slides Like Music. I don't know. But a random music analysis YouTuber it basically analyzed Space Odyssey. And it's like he says, well, like this song applies with every anything other than well, both can be applied with the context of space and applied with the context of daily life. You know, and it can be applied with going to school, or it's your first day of school, or you have to go to a job application or not job interview, and you have to fill out. I don't know. It can be applied with anything, really, if you think about it. All right. This is gonna be the rest of the stream, and so yeah. See you guys next time.